Megan, today is a very special day.
What day is it?
It is February 28th.
Oh, the day before leap year every 4th year.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And not anything else ever happened on this day.
No, certainly not.
Certainly not. Megan, I was trying to get you to remember my birthday.
It's your birthday?
Go. Yes.
I didn't think you had birthdays.
That's right. I was cracked out of an egg and came into this world as a ball of light and later manifested into a human being. But I still have a birthday.
But is this the day that you cracked out of the egg or the day that you manifested?
This is the day I manifested. You always crack 1 week before you manifest.
Oh, so your crack birthday was a week ago.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So this is like my light birthday. So
this is your light
this
birthday.
is the closest thing that a human can approximate to a birthday.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I am 6,000.
Happy light birthday.
6,221 blinks old, which is
that's nothing. I feel like that's like a month.
I know, but I'm saying like blink. The human word is not the alien word which we use
Is it like
as
the
a
time that it
measurement.
would take you to listen to 6,200 Blink-182 songs?
Yes, that is correct.
Then that's a while. Although it's still not that long, I don't think.
Let's do the math on this. We have to pick a song.
Like I mean, like, obviously, all the small things.
Okay, it's all
right?
the small things.
Okay, so we have to Google the time. How long is all the small things?
Well, Megan does this. I'm going to
Yeah.
welcome you to the show, Magic the Amateuring. Welcome. We are Magic the Gathering podcast for learners, people returning to the game, and anybody who likes to have little tiny laugh bubbles, kind of like percolate in their digestion dumps. So I'm one of your hosts, Maria.
I'm another one of your hosts, Megan.
And on today's show, we've got a lot of great stuff lined up, but before I tell you about
it is 2 minutes and 48 seconds long.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
we're talking...
I don't remember the number I said.
So 120 and 48, so 168 seconds times 6,220 something.
I thought I said million. Did I say 1,000?
Didn't you say 1,000?
All right, rewind the tape.
Okay. six. We'll say you said 6 million.
Okay.
6,200 and... How many? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
This is 6 million and change.
Just in case.
Times listening to.
We're going to guess the high end.
Oh my goodness. Wait.
So, this show, by the way, that you're listening to, which currently features us doing math on how long it would take you to listen to the Blink-182 song, All the Small Things, consecutively, is brought to you by yourselves. You did this to yourself. Patreon.com/MTAcast. Thank you to everybody who's become a new patron since our last episode. Welcome to the Less Than 1% Club, and welcome to our family. You really do feel like friends and family to us because you support us and help us do what we do. It's really vitally important to keeping the show running and keeping us making content for you.
12,000 days.
Oh.
You've been alive.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty young.
Oh my god! That's like almost exactly how old you are! Oh my god.
I just freaked out when I saw the number pop up on the screen.
You know
wow!
What? I knew in my heart that it was gonna happen somehow. I was like,
God.
it's gonna be Maria's exact age.
That is messed up. Now I hope that is really the number that I said, because if it is, that's creepy.
So the number that I typed in was 6,222,222.
Okay, I'm sure I didn't say that
Boinks.
Exactly, but
like if you're like anywhere in that ballpark, then you named your age based on listening to the song All the Small Things that many times in a row.
wow.
Pretty amazing.
So moments
Pretty
like this
amazing.
are brought to you by you.
Are brought to you by you, the patrons of this show. Thank you so much for allowing us to do bad math and come up with surprising results.
And thank you, of course, to our sponsor, cardkingdom.com/MTAcast. Head over there for all of your Magic singles. They're a fantastic company. They ship like blindingly fast. Their customer service is A+, and people tweet at us all the time about how great Card Kingdom is, and how they like go above and beyond with everything they do for their customers. And so we're so happy to be supported by such an amazing company. So get on there and get ready for your next Modern tournament, because we're going to be talking about Modern coming up in this show.
Yeah, we are. And we're going to be talking about some boosters that you can get coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
Maria, Modern Masters
I'm
3.
so excited for Modern
Super
Masters.
excited. We're going to be talking about what kind of cards we've seen already coming from Modern Masters 3.
We've got a Flavor Text Theater for you and a For the Noobs on the way as well. So buckle up, put your foot
on the accelerator and get ready to listen to all the small things 6 million times.
For the Noobs, bread versus power.
That's right. We're not just talking about the number of slices of Wonder Bread that it would take to support a building. We are going to talk about...
But we will definitely talk
Although
about
we will definitely discuss that now that I mentioned it. But we are going to talk about how regular draft card evaluation, like bread, which is bombs, removal, evasion, aggro, or curve, and what is D?
dumb
The
cards.
rest of the stuff.
This is, I can't remember because you know Judge April, who comes on the show and talks to us about cubes sometimes. She records great videos on youtube.com/MTAplays. She made fun of me for following bread, but in the wrong way, where she's like, bomb stand for removal, Maria. And I was like, oh, I thought it stood for bad cards. And then everybody started chiming in with R is rest of the stuff. E is extremely terrible cards. Anyway.
Bad cards, really bad cards.
Yes.
Extremely bad cards.
Awful cards and
dreadful cards.
Dreadful cards.
Dreadful cards. The rest of the stuff.
I can't remember the D is. We'll look it up. The rest of the stuff.
The rest of the stuff is definitely not what it is.
Definitely not.
But
the point is, right, like that's how you, like, especially those first three, bombs, removal, evasion, and then looking at filling in the rest of your curve, is usually how when you crack open a pack, pick one, pack one, or even just in the early picks in general, how you're going to be evaluating those cards. And it's a way to help you make your choices about what you're going to pick out of that pack. But what if there's a format, like going back to Battle for Zendikar, when everyone was like, remember how green was so bad? Which one?
Battle for Zendikar.
Okay, I've just found it out. It's duds, so it might as well be the rest of the cards. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so there were, green is so bad. So what if you open a pack that has a green bomb in it?
Right.
Or what if you open a pack that has green removal in it? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to follow bread? Or do you want to say, hey, I know that this color is almost, especially in Battle for Zendikar, that was an extreme case with green, of like, this color is almost never successful in draft.
Right.
I would have to be like the only person at the table drafting it. And there would have to be some good cards opened. Like, what... So where do you end up balancing out those two things? Where do you make your decision in terms of like, hey, yes, I definitely want to follow, this schematic for choosing cards, or I definitely want to go with what is known about this format in terms of color power levels of the cards.
So why did you think of this, Megan?
So I was thinking about this because I was looking at a pack that someone sent me, a pack one, pick one, that had... It had, all I remember for sure was that it had Thopter Arrest, which is obviously like a great
premium
piece of
removal.
So good. And then it had two other uncommons in good colors that were, not, they weren't removal like Thopter Arrest is.
Yeah.
But they were very good cards.
So let's say there's like an Ether Chaser, which people like a lot, or there was
Yeah. So I was thinking about it because there was this pack that had, a friend showed me a pack that had Thopter Arrest, which is obviously like great removal. Oh my god, your cat is
so
trying to get
loud
to this.
Stop! I mean it, okay?
One more time? From the top?
Yes.
Oh my god. So it had, it had Thopter Arrest in this pack that,
Remember the Ray Duke episode?
at the beginning you let that part in.
I took it out of the audio one, but I couldn't take it out of the video one.
The opening? It's in the audio one.
Oh, because I re-exported, that's why.
That's fine. I mean, that's funny.
It is, but I cut it out of the original one, but then it must have been because I had to re-export and I had lost my edits because I had made the video version.
Yeah. All right, well, don't forget to take this out because there's a lot of fuck up.
Okay, got it.
So I was thinking about this because a friend showed me a pack one pick one that had a Thopter Arrest in it, which is great, right?
Yeah.
It's so that card is, and as far as removal goes, so good. But then it also had a Winding Constrictor and it had a Gifted Etherborn.
Wow.
So those are also two other really good cards. But Maria's cat is trying to get in because
we blocked off the room.
We blocked off the door with a table. We propped up a table against the door so that the cats cannot get in.
Why they're more interested in getting in when there's a...
I think because they can hear us.
So like when we close the door, they think we're dead and gone forever.
Exactly. Like it's an object permanence thing. Like right now they can hear us and they're like, holy shit, they're there.
Let us in to cuddle.
And now, right, but when the door is closed, we don't exist, basically.
Yeah,
we don't.
It makes sense.
We don't exist. So, right, it had these other two really good cards.
Yeah.
And then you have to think about things, like we mentioned before, thinking about, well, do I want to take a Winding Constrictor? The power level is so high.
Right.
But it is a gold card.
Yeah.
Or do I want to take Thopter Arrest, which comes up first on the,
bread scale?
On the bread scale. Or do I want to take...
They are insistent.
Yeah. Or do I want to take Gifted Etherborn, which is just one color, even though it is double casting cost, but it's a very powerful card.
Yeah, this is a good conundrum
2/3 lifelink and death touch. And so it's like, right, looking at that, removal, Thopter Arrest obviously is the thing that comes up first in terms of it is pure, it is classic removal. Great card.
Okay, let's do some furniture rearranging and we'll be right back.
Yep.
We fixed the issue.
Yes.
We've
cats
closed
are
the
banished.
door. So what we were saying, obviously Thopter Arrest comes up first in bread.
Yeah, but people have also been talking about how white feels like the weakest color.
Yes.
In this draft format. And so you're that puts you to the conundrum of it's the best card, it's one of the best cards in the pack. It comes up first on that scale. But do I want to pick it over something like Gifted Etherborn, which is, also
solid.
A very, very good card. But at the same time, doesn't come up as early on that scale. I would probably, it's not a bomb. I would probably put it somewhere between evasion and curve because it is, death touch is sometimes a form of evasion.
Yeah.
And, if it's nice, it's a 2/3 for 2, which is great.
Yeah. And Winding Constrictor, I think, if you can put together the right deck for it, can kind of be a little bomby. Yeah. So I might even move it, nudge it a little closer to the B. Yeah. As they say. But the notable thing I think here is that this is really interesting because Winding Constrictor is double colored and because Gifted Etherborn is double black and because Thopter Arrest is a single color. So Thopter Arrest is splashable.
Yeah, that's very true.
And you do have tools in this format that you want to play that help fix your mana.
Like Renegade Map, Attune with Ether.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that it's not a bad first pick in this scenario because of the splashability and because the other two cards both have reasons for you not to first pick them, being the double mana casting cost and the double color casting cost.
Yeah, that's very true. So I think it comes down to you can make an argument for any three of those cards.
Yeah, I think you could. Yep.
You probably could. But it's just something that we wanted to talk about because it's not always as easy as the bread scale.
It's not always as easy as opening that pack of Wonder Bread and slapping some butter and jam on your toast and calling it a day.
Exactly, and then using it as a foundation on which to build a building.
Which we said we'd tell you how many.
It's several Wonder Breads.
Several Wonder Breads. 6,222,222
to be exact.
Wow, it's weird how that number keeps coming back.
I know, right?
I feel like we're in a Lost episode. Modern Masters 2017. Meghan, Modern Masters, I love it. How do you feel?
You know, I am super excited.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed these draft formats in the past. They are super fun. So what are we going to do with this one? Hopefully draft it. Hopefully it'll be awesome again.
I love Modern Masters because not only does it give you the chance to learn some older cards and play with stuff from different formats that you might not be familiar with, and it helps you learn the game a little bit more and learn different formats a little bit more, like cards that you would see played in Modern. But also because it is optimized for draft. Yay! So Megan and I both love drafting. Draft's my favorite format, and it's just kind of a special gift when you get given a set that is just made to be drafted. And the first Modern Masters is my favorite set to draft of any set that I've ever played, and it was fantastic. Megan drafted Thalids out the wazoo. I drafted my blue-black fairies deck, which I loved. And so what we're gonna get this time?
One archetype is better than the other.
Okay, well. That's an opinion.
I mean, fairies is better than Thalids.
Oh, than Thalids?
Sure. God,
you crushed with Thalids.
Only because I happen to open a doubling season
every time. Yeah.
Which is absurd. Just so everybody knows, it's a rare. And something in like my first
you opened it so many times.
I opened doubling season. It's to the point where one time I didn't open in my first pack, but I went Thalids anyways, being like, I'm going to open doubling season.
Yeah.
And I did.
These cards are notably very powerful as well in Modern Masters, and you usually have the opportunity to fix your mana pretty well, so you can do some pretty cool things. Like in the first Modern Masters, they had the Vivid Lands, which allowed you to play, tap them in for any color of mana for a certain number of times. And now this time around, it's interesting that we see, what are they going to do? Well, we've got the Guildgate cycle is back.
Ooh, Guildgates. We got started on these puppies.
Yes, we did. These are familiar to us. Our first set, Return to Ravnica,
had Guildgates.
It sure did.
Yeah. Tap for two different colors come into play tapped.
Just your basic.
They also
duel.
have the lands from B.R.E.A.D, which are the ones that tap for 3 colors. Savage Lands, which is Jund. Crumbling Necropolis, which is Grixis. Jungle Shrine, which is Naya. Arcane Sanctum, which is Esper. And Seaside Citadel, which is B.R.E.A.D.
Yeah, so if you don't know your 3 color names, here's an opportunity.
There you go.
I'm looking at myself when I say that.
You know all those names. I didn't say anything that was new to you.
No, I mean, I'm like, okay, Jund, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Esper, I got that
one. Come on. Blue, black, red is?
The other one.
Come on. You got it. I believe in you.
So, okay, this one, which is, that's B.R.E.A.D, which is
Citadel.
Green, blue, white.
Green, blue, white.
And black, white, blue is Esper.
Obviously.
And black, red, green is Jund.
Black, red, green is Jund, yes.
Okay, got that.
What about red, green, white?
Naya.
Yep.
Oh, nailed it. Okay.
Blue, black, red.
This is the one?
You've got it.
Where is it, though?
It's Nicole Bolas.
It's called Nicole's Colors.
Yes, correct. You nailed it.
It's like escaped my brain.
It's Grixis.
Grixis, thank you. Okay, Grixis, yes.
You know.
Okay, I learned them. All right, next. Something people are excited about, though, is the fact that we have enemy fetches existing in this set. So that's really good.
Yeah, that's right. The original Zendikar fetches are coming back. So we have got Marsh Flats, we've got Arid Mesa, we've got Verdant Catacombs, Scalding Tarn, and Misty Rainforest.
Yay!
Holy cow!
That's
you
wonderful.
need those suckers
You
in
do.
a lot of modern decks,
You do. And so you can get them hopefully at a better price, so that's why everybody is pretty excited about that.
Very excited about it.
Or you just lost a lot of money on your collection and you're a little salty.
Cheer up.
It'll get better.
You know what? Like, it's not like they drop massively.
No, they don't.
They're still going to be worth quite a bit, and it means more people can play Modern. So do you know what? You're taking one for the team, and the team needs it.
The team is everybody.
Exactly. Goblin Guide also.
Yes.
That burn, that card that burn needs. Single red for a hasty 2/2 Goblin. So, pretty sweet.
So there's going to be a lot of reprints. Obviously, they don't print new cards in these sets. And something that people are really excited about is seeing Damnation get reprinted.
That's right. 2 black, destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated.
Oh.
Whoa.
A Black Wrath of God.
Nice.
We've got Restoration Angel. She's back, and she comes along with her best friend, Thragtusk.
That's right. She's like, hello. Hello, 5/3.
Would you like to gain some more life?
Would you like to gain some life and make a 3/3 beast?
Ooh,
because
I would.
it's when Thragtusk leaves the battlefield, not when it dies, that it makes a 3/3 beast.
So let's just make some beasts.
Yeah, so it's like Thragtusk, boom, Restoration Angel,
Boom.
double boom.
Double boom!
Double boom!
So we just glancing at the cards now. You'll be seeing previews throughout the week, and we see exciting things like not only, Damnation and Thragtusk and all that kind of stuff. Goblin Assault, I think, looks like a very fun card.
Yeah.
At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 Goblin creature token with haste, and they must attack if able, which is kind of cool.
Then we have Terminate.
Yeah.
Which is
just
black and red.
Kill things.
Yep, just kills things. And people are pointing out this one has new art.
Yeah.
And it creates a cycle with Sun Titan. So the Sun Titan, and then there's Terminate, and then there's Animate Dead. And they all are, it's Sun Titan who gets terminated. And then also Sun Titan who gets reanimated with Animate Dead.
Cool.
It's really cool if you look at them all in a row.
Oh, that's awesome. A little story.
Yeah. So,
we see Harmonize in here as well, which is kind of cool because it's like a cube stable.
I will draw 3 cards, thank you.
What if you could make the mono green Crater Get Hoofed deck in Modern Masters?
We could see Craterhoof Behemoth in this set because it is this goes through Innistrad, original Innistrad. Hence we see Thraggy T.
Write it down. Put it on the nickname board. Thraggy T.
Thraggy T. But we could also see Craterhoof. That was a card that saw a lot of play. It still sees play.
Yeah.
Not so much in Modern, but it does see play in Legacy Elves, for instance. And it is, notably a really fun card to have in draft. It's a powerful card. It obviously costs a lot, so it's super interesting, I think.
Yeah, I'm really excited to keep my eye on these previews as they keep coming out and kind of getting an idea of where they're going with this draft format, because every time they print a Modern Master set, at least so far, there's been kind of a different feel. The sets have had a different feel. So it'll be interesting to find out what this feel is and then get in and draft it till the cows come home. And guess what? The cows are never coming home because I don't own any cows.
Oh, you do.
What?
I bought you one.
Was that my manifest face?
It's your manifest day gift.
Oh, my own cow.
Yeah. I just, tied it up out back. Just chilling.
Thank you. Now
You're welcome.
I have a cow.
And a lot of responsibility.
I got you responsibility for your birthday.
I got what everyone should have as they grow older. More responsibility.
Meghan, sometimes I think about your future child, which is also named Meghan.
Yep. Yes, if it's a girl, it's 100% going to have my name.
Meghan Jr.
Yeah.
And about how you've gotten her a cow to teach her responsibility for her 5th birthday.
Yeah. That doesn't seem outside the realm of possibility.
And you get fresh cheese out of the deal.
Like, I'm not saying that it's certain. Oh my god, do you know how much work you have to do to make cheese?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
responsibility.
Butter churn for their 6th birthday?
Yeah.
Look, they're gonna live a real Laura Ingalls Wilder life.
I do wish that Modern Masters was going to be at GP Vegas, I have to say.
I know, it seems so crazy that it's not. Why isn't it?
I don't know.
Do they just hate us?
They hate us. Just kidding. I think it's because they wanted to do that triple event. They were like, we're doing this triple event. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome.
I wish limited portion was Modern Masters.
That's true.
I mean, there's still time.
There's still time.
Think about it. I guess that's all I have to say. I don't know.
Speaking of GPs in Modern, Maria, we are heading out to GP San Antonio at the end of March.
We are.
In just a month's time.
And Meghan has told me I need to get practicing, and she said it with her piercy eyes.
That's right. I put on my most serious face and said to Maria, you practice boggles. If you're going to play that deck, you better practice it.
Yep.
or else.
And she's right, because Modern is a large format, and you meet lots of decks that you potentially have never seen before, and you have to sit down and play competently across from them.
Well, I think one of the biggest advantages you can cultivate in Modern is knowing how to play other decks well with your deck.
Yes.
I think that is one of the biggest edges that you can give yourself, is knowing your matchups inside and out.
Correct.
It is a wide format, but the more you practice, the more you'll encounter them. The more you encounter them, the better you'll know what to do.
Yes.
So, Maria, get out there and figure out what to do.
I know, right?
Else.
I know. I'm going to practice. I don't have all of the cards I need for my deck yet, but here's the thing. I have so many draft rares and mythics that I'm pretty sure I can trade into everything that I need for the rest of this deck. So
fancy.
So everyone knows I'm going to be on the Boggles train. That's just the way it goes. I talk it up enough.
Yeah.
Got to put my money where my mouth is and have everybody hate me who I play.
If you also are preparing for GP San Antonio at the end of the month, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
Team Unified Modern. If you don't know what that means, it means that there can only be 4 copies of any given Modern legal card across all 3 of your decks. So you can't, for instance, have 2 people on the deck of the moment Death Shadow aggro.
Right.
You can't. You just can't.
You just can't.
You just can't, buddy.
I mean, you could. What if every one of them only played one?
Only played one card, one of each of the cards? You can, but it's gonna be really bad.
It's good. That's what I think makes it a good environment for something like Boggles, because you've got to split up those spell skites.
Yeah, those hate cards are only gonna, come in, sometimes.
I suppose that makes it something like Affinity better as well.
Yeah.
That has a lot of notorious hate cards or stuff like that.
It could be. So while you're thinking of, so that leads us to thinking about decks.
Yes.
You could pick, if one person is going to go with their favorite deck, like Boggles.
Yeah.
Then you kind of have to craft other decks around it as well. Which luckily, like Maria said, Modern is such a diverse format that it's easy to come up with decks that aren't going to share any cards whatsoever.
Yeah. So Meghan, her deck was Elves that she played at the last Modern tournament. And the thing with that is Boggles and Elves share a couple of lands.
Yeah.
I do think
I'm scratching it from the playlist.
We could get around it, though.
I don't think
if you
so.
want to.
I'm not into compromises.
All right, Meghan wants to play a full deck or nothing.
Full deck or nothing.
So what's it going to be? I keep asking you every show.
I know, and I still don't know.
Well, what's on the list, the short list?
Okay, so on the short list is if none of the cards from Death's Shadow get banned in the upcoming B&R.
Yes. And when is that?
In very soon.
Okay.
In soon.
In very soon.
In very soon.
Okay, got it.
Then I think that it is a mistake to not have anyone on your team playing that deck if you can
It
make
is
it
quite
happen.
strong.
That being said, I could also see our teammate wanting to play that.
Yep.
Which I would be totally chill with, because I could also be very happy playing something like Red Green Titan Shift.
Yeah.
Which is a deck that I've had
That's
fun
pretty
playing.
Meghan deck.
Or I could play Lantern Control and it would be everyone's worst nightmare.
My God, I didn't even think you were going to say it, and then you said it.
I did say it. I did.
So Lantern Control is notably
a brilliant deck.
The worst deck ever made.
It's beautiful.
It's actually not unlike Boggles in how unfun it is to play against.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think it's kind of. I do think it's worse.
Technically, my deck is interactive in that I'm interacting with my opponent in not letting them act.
It's interactive.
Yeah.
In a very convoluted way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, follow your heart. I'm not, do what you do.
Yeah,
I'm obviously following my tiny little Boggle heart.
I think for the same reasons that you were mentioning before, with, hate cards kind of being spread out, or maybe some more niche strategies being utilized, something like Tron could also be a great choice.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be seeing as many, like Jund, for instance, is kind of a difficult deck to make work in a format like this, because it uses so many lands.
Yeah.
And it uses so many of the critical cards.
Right.
that it's taking from other ones. I could also see something like Pyromancer's Ascension Storm being pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, Megan, I want you to choose a deck by next episode.
Okay, I will do that.
Yay! So then we can tell everybody and we can practice and
Yeah.
you can follow our stream, twitch.tv/magictheamateuring. We'll probably play some of these things in anticipation and trying to get ready for San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Feature match round 1. Called it.
So we now present for you Flavor Text Theater Eternal Masters.
So this pack was given to us,
Yes.
donated by a wonderful listener, and it's going into our pile.
Yeah, it is it is still February for the February drawing.
Yeah.
When we're recording this. So this will go into February's Patreon drawing for anyone who has ever been a member of Patreon.
Yes.
Of ours, not just any member of Patreon.
Of anybody.
Of anybody, but of ours.
Yeah.
So we made up a new game.
New game.
Which is, we're going to look at the title of the card, and we're going to have to tell you what type of song it is, and then we're going to have to give you the first verse of the song.
Love it.
Where the title is that card.
Okay.
All right.
You're going to hear some music, and you didn't even know it. And Eternal Masters, like, there's a possibility of some money happening in here for our patrons.
Like, some sweet stuff, man.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's seal our fates.
I don't
Yoink.
think Fate Seal's in here.
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember this card being... I only played this set a few times.
Okay.
Do you have a song?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So the song is Pilgrim's Eye. And it's obviously like a country folk song that opens with have you ever met him? He's a wandering guy. You'll know him by the look in his pilgrim's eye.
Yep. That's accurate. So this card, this is like a 1970s like slow jam sexy time song. Al Green sings it. It's called Fervent Cathar.
Okay.
And the opening lyrics are, "Hey girl, now don't walk away far. Come lay me down. I'm your fervent Cathar."
All right. This one is Honden of Cleansing Fire. It's obviously a metal song.
Oh yeah.
And it says, "You've walked in the way of the, oh man, you've walked in the way of the devil's ire, so now you're gonna feel the burn of his cleansing fire."
Holy balls! We are writing some amazing songs today. I hope there's some songsmiths out there in the audience that can take these and run with it. So I've got a song which is really emo. So I'm trying to think of what is an emo band.
God.
It's been a little while since we've had a good emo band.
So I have some friends. So I was just in Austin visiting people.
Yeah.
And they have a band that was on America's Got Talent called Fragile Rock, which is them
That's great.
as Muppets in an emo band.
Yes!
It's a Muppet emo band.
Okay.
Anyways.
So that's an emo song. It's called Skulking Ghost, because obviously, and it's kind of, one of those sad torch songs, and it's, "You're the one that I love, hate the most. Too bad you'll never know. I'm a skulking ghost." It's really dark.
Weird.
Teenage.
And weird. All right, this one is Sentinel Spider. It's a kids educational song. From back in, do you remember the Krat Brothers shows?
Yeah. Wild Krats.
The Wild Krats. So this is something along the lines of it never goes to bed and it always keeps watch. It stands on a wall and looks down at us all.
At your crotch. Oh, what?
What?
I'm sorry, it was a kid's song. Inappropriate, Maria.
So if it's always on the alert and it's got 8 legs, it's a sentinel spider. It's not a rhyming song.
Can that be the next line? This is not a rhyming song.
This is not a rhyming song, yeah. And the line after that is, "Not all songs are rhyming songs."
Oh, I have no idea what to do this one, but it's the rare. We played this in a cube draft recently on our stream. God, what the heck would this be? You know, it's like the weird ones I always want to put as a death metal song.
Yeah.
But nothing rhyme. I can't think of anything that rhymes with this. Okay. I've got a demon lady. Let me go and fetch her. She's got black hair and an isochron scepter. She'll take you down to the pits of hell. And then you know what? She'll copy your spell.
That was awesome. That was...
Boom. Isochron scepter. Maybe I have a new career that I just never accepted.
Yeah, that you never knew about.
Mm-hmm.
This one is this is Firebolt.
Oh.
It's like it's like a classic rock song.
Yeah, Firebolt.
Firebolt, exactly. It's you got my heart racing faster than a Derby winning colt.
Oh, so, those are just...
Oh wait, I guess this is a country song.
That is pretty country.
And you hit my heart harder than a firebolt.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. So this is a Katy Perry or no, hold on. This is definitely Adele, and it's a very strong kind of like lost song, and it's called Second Thoughts. Which that's not an Adele song already, I know you're listening, Adele. You play Magic, so just think about it. A second time. Second Thoughts. I had your love, and now I have your loss. I regret it all. You're my second thought.
That's such an Adele song.
Boom.
That is such an Adele song. So this one is this is a Jewel song.
Oh, Jewel. Wow.
Warden of Avos Isle.
Yeah, it is. That's definitely Jewel.
Like the sun's gone down, the moon never came out. I forgot how to smile since I lost my Warden of Avos Isle.
Oh, shit. That's a great Jewel song.
She's so moody.
She is. This one is a protest song. So I've been wondering when we're going to hear some good protest music. And this is the protest song called Quiet Speculation. So, I don't know, put it to whatever music you assume as a protest song these days. It's time to think twice for the fate of our nation. So let's all shut up and have some quiet speculation.
Classic protest song.
Yep.
Classic.
Oh, this is our foil. I found our foil. It's kind of cool.
This is another metal band, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just hair metal. Oh man.
Hair metal.
What?
It's just like my favorite, Huey Lewis, and that's not hair metal, but...
A Twisted Sister?
Yeah, Twisted Sister.
Day. All day. What does Heart count as? Because they, had hair going on.
Yeah, I would put them in the same... They're not rock, but they're definitely 80s hair. We'll just say
they're
that.
They're just 80s hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also had 80s hair.
They had hair in the 80s.
We'll call this a heart
I know
song,
what your card is, which is making me laugh right now. It's the cutest card of the set.
It's always there, and it's trying to thwart us. But baby, you can't just lay down for that giant tortoise.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a song about not giving up.
Okay, so this is my country song of the bunch, which we've had a few. It's our foil, Roots, which is really pretty in foil. So it's important. Go back home where you lay down your boots. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget your roots.
Yep.
These all need a little work,
Classic.
but off the top of my noggin.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Wait, no, this one.
Oh,
this
you have one more?
Also a country song.
Okay. I'm getting out the rest of the February cards.
Driving down a lane, take a left, and standing in front is your centaur, Chef Dan.
It turns out magic cards just really lend themselves to country songs.
Yeah, they really do. And metal songs.
Yeah, and metal songs, yep.
Yeah.
So those are going in our pile for our Patreon giveaway. I've got our other pile of winners for February here, and we'll throw in some unopened boosters as well. Just a short thanks, because we are so very thankful for everybody who is our patron. And if you want to get in on the March drawing, go sign up on Patreon now, and you'll be entered to win. And we also...
And not just the overall drawing, but we also have the new patron subscriber drawing every month as well. And they get a sweet playmat.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's go find out who won, Megan.
Oh, this one Grand Prix San Jose?
Yeah.
I think this month is Grand Prix San Jose.
Sweet.
Look at it.
So pretty.
Oh.
Well, everybody, we are done with the show.
But before we go, it is the end of the month, so we do have some sweet cards and playmats to give away.
Yay!
So our first is the February overall winner, who, as Maria mentioned, will be getting some the cards that we've opened in Flavor Text Theater this month, as well as some unopened booster packs, is Benjamin Morgan from Tennessee.
Yay! Congrats, Benjamin. Thank you so much.
And then our winner for a new patron in February is Hillary Mills from Chicago.
Yay! Thank you, Hillary.
Thank you, Hillary. And you get a GP San Jose playmat.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody, for playing. And remember, if you didn't win this time around, you know what? Once you're entered for every month, which is kind of cool.
Which is pretty sweet. And not to mention, we hope that you consider supporting this podcast in itself.
Yes.
A type of winning.
Yeah.
Because you are supporting content creation. We know that we always want this podcast to be free and available to everybody, because we make it for everybody.
Yep.
And we hope that everyone who listens finds something that they really enjoy. But at the same time, it is something that, we put a lot of time and we put a lot of effort and equipment improvement, and Maria is freaking trained in editing and shit. And we practice tournaments that we have stuff to come back and talk about, so a lot of effort goes into it, and it's not something that costs us nothing to create, so we really appreciate you helping us out with the cost of creating this.
Yeah, we have been unfortunately sort of neglecting our YouTube channel, but we hopefully will be putting more stuff up there soon, so go hit subscribe if you're not there yet. youtube.com/MTAcast. And I mention it because somebody left a comment that said, you put up all this awesome content and now there's been a time where there hasn't been any, what's going on? And my reply was kind of like, well, I do have 2 full-time jobs and a part-time job.
Yep,
so
it's true. It's true.
The goal is to not be in that place, right? So that we can continually put out free stuff for you. So That's where Patreon comes in to help us, so that we can make the commitment and say, you know what, this show is worth it.
So many videos.
Boom.
Boom.
So we're not quite there yet, but we're almost there, and we're there specifically because of your help. So thank you. We've got cool stuff coming up this weekend. It's the the Magic Online Championship, which you can check out, twitch.tv/magic. We've got, Girl Scout cookies here from a lovely, delightful listener that we're going to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm going to munch down on a s'mores cookie.
See you next time.